Hey there guys, welcome to Coding with Tangerine. This is Pranay here, and today we're going to discuss what is HTML and how you can create a basic website with it. So HTML actually stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Now the hypertext part of Hypertext Markup Language actually stands for links that you can create to visit other websites. Now you guys might know you can actually click on links to go to other websites, right? So this is one of the most fundamental basic elements that form up a HTML document. So you can actually visit some part or section of the same document, or you can just visit a new document altogether. Now the markup part actually refers to annotations or elements that are used to structure or present your content to your viewers, right? So for example, a paragraph or a heading or maybe a body which contains all these contents needs to be really well placed and presented in a way that is much more user readable. Now to do these things you need HTML elements or HTML tags, to be precise, to highlight headings and paragraphs and other stuff. Now what are HTML elements, right? So HTML elements are also called as tags. Now each HTML tag is always associated with the opening tag as well as a closing tag. Now HTML elements tell the browser how to present the information to users. For example, if you have a paragraph and you place the paragraph inside a p tag or a paragraph tag, it kind of represents the text in the form of a paragraph with the space above it and below it. Now next we're gonna just see a basic skeleton or basic HTML skeleton of an HTML document, right? So how would you write a HTML document? Now first of all, you need to place a HTML tag. The HTML tag is the fundamental or the root element of the HTML document. It denotes, or it tells the browser that the document you're writing is going to be a HTML document. Now after the HTML element, you have got the head element. Now inside the head element we write the meta information or additional information that the browser needs to know about the document that you have. For example, the screen size, or maybe the title of the page that you are having, right? So all this information that the browser needs or search engines needs for optimizing your document or maybe presenting the document are included inside the head element. Now inside the HTML tab we also have the body element, right? So the body element is the element that contains all the content that the user sees. So it's the content element or the main element that includes all the information that you want your users to see. So inside the body element you can actually see the h1 tag, also the paragraph tag. Now the h1 tag, as I have said before, is used for headings. Now there are different types of headings starting from h1, h2 all the way through h6 with decreasing font size. Now the p tag, like I have said before, is for paragraphs, right? So that basically concludes what a HTML skeleton basically looks like. So hey there guys, so now let's try and make our own HTML website. So for that you just need to open up a text editor. You could in Windows I think we have Notepad or Notepad++, or maybe gedit. It could be anything. I am gonna use Kwrite, which is a text editor that comes with my Linux distribution, the Linux distribution I'm using. Now go to new file. So there should be an option to create a new file. Just find that and create a new file. Now let me just change the color scheme here to light. Okay, beautiful. Now we're gonna create our own HTML file, right? So first things first, starting we're gonna say HTML. Remember, or every single HTML page or web page starts with a HTML tag, right? Okay, after this we're gonna define the head element. So remember, the head element contains all sorts of metadata that the browser needs to render your page properly. So in our case, we're just going to use the title element, which is inside the head element, to set the title of the page, and it's going to be called coding with Tangerine. You can give whatever name you want. Okay, so next we're gonna say body. So we're gonna define the body tag. Now inside the body tag, I'm gonna say h1 or heading 1 to be precise. So we have got different types of heading in HTML. We have got h1, h2, all the way to h6. Now I'm just gonna show you guys how different these headings are gonna look like. So inside the heading tag, I'm just gonna say hello world, right? Now I'm just gonna copy them, paste, and it's gonna be h3, h2, and there's gonna be h2 and h3, right? Now at the end I'm gonna add a paragraph. Now the paragraph is gonna be hi, how are you, right? So you need to have a closing tag for that as well. Now our document is pretty much complete. Now we can actually save this and see how it's going to look like in the browser, right? So you have to save this file. You just have to go and choose this option called Save As. Now remember, while saving a HTML file, you need to put the extension as .html. So here we're going to say hello .html. Now I'm going to save this file in my desktop so that you can see it over here. So save. Okay, so my HTML file has been successfully saved. It's right over here. Now we can just double click it and open it in a browser, and you will see the magic. Okay, here we have it. Now as you can see, these are the headings that we had. So we have got hello world 1, hello world 2, hello world 3 respectively. Now at the end we have got the paragraph, hi, how are you, that we typed down, and at the top if you look carefully you can actually see the title we gave. So this title that we gave, it showed up right over here. Now one more thing I would like to talk about is the source page. So you can actually see or view the source code of all the websites out there. So if you just visit a website, just right click and then go to view page source option right here. It's pretty much there in almost all the browsers. You can just check that out. So once you click that, here you can see all the HTML that the page used to create itself, right? So this is the HTML that we used ourselves to create this web page. So that basically covers how to make a really simple HTML web page. So you guys can just play around with all these different tags. You can just go to W3 Schools. It's a really wonderful place where you can search for and find out how different tags work out, and maybe try these things out. Maybe I will include a video in the upcoming sessions about how to create a much more elaborate website, a much more beautiful website than this, but this is a beautiful start to get things going. And well, thank you for watching.